is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is May 26th. So today I am scrap lifting Raquel Lowe, and the layout I am scrap lifting was when she was on the design team for Click Kits International, and it's a beautiful half and half design. And I am playing with my Heidi Swap Storyline Chapters project pad. I got a couple of pattern papers left, and I just felt like the colors worked really good with this photo. So I am going to start with this beautiful rainbow paper. I am going to cut it in half. I really wish there was a trimmer that could cut from corner to corner, because it doesn't matter what I do, I am not going to make that line straight. Like, I couldn't even fold this paper in half straight so that I could cut it with my scissors. But that's how I cut a paper in half. And then I tend to distress the edge. So anytime I hand cut something that is supposed to be a shape that you can tell is wonky, if you distress the edges, it just looks like you did it on purpose. So that is my plan. So I went ahead and did that. And then for the second stripe, I decided to use this kind of corally cardstock paper. And I decided to cut it in half, and then I put my photo there, and I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. So I have to cut another strip, distress the edge, and then make it go as far. Now, what I should have done was finish matting my photo to see that if after I had matted my photo, which made it bigger, it would have covered up that gap. But at this point, my photo's not matted and it doesn't cover up the gap. And so that's a problem. And I have plenty of this paper. So I just cut a little bit more and made it stretch all the way across. And then I'm going to trim down the edges. Now I do edge distress this as well, just for some continuity. It's a lot of syllables to talk about at 10 o'clock at night. But just to keep it going. So I was going to go get a cut file that had leaves just like Raquel's, but I had this cut file sitting over here by my sewing machine from a previous layout. I want to say it was last month when we did Crafty Maggie's many years on YouTube. And I cut it out in white, and then I decided I wanted it in black. So I had this white cut out already. And this cut file is from the Cut to You Cut of the Month Club. So it's exclusive if you are part of that club, which it's super inexpensive, and it is beautiful cut files, and totally worth it. I love it. I am super excited about this month. I need to get on there and get it cut out. I do try to use the cut of the month at least that month or the next month. So I always try to use it, and then it gets me in the habit of using my Cricut. So love this one. But it was like a gem shape with some florals, and I didn't need the gem, so I just went ahead and cut off the florals. And I do like it kind of surrounding the photo, but I really was trying to stick with Raquel's inspiration and just have that beautiful cut file at the top. Now, because I have a non-busy background, I decided to leave it white and leave it open. Whereas at first, glance, I thought Raquel left hers open as well. But now that I look closer at it, she has backed it with some white paper with some hearts. So, but I am going to leave mine open. I feel like it really pops off that kind of creamy, it's like a creamy tan. It's not like dark enough to be khaki, but it's not light enough to be cream. Not really sure what color it is. But it's dark enough that the white cut file really pops off of that. So now I'm going to take a little bit of time and use the scraps that I have in this project pad, and I am going to map my photo. Now, I don't know if it's the angle of my photo or I didn't cut it straight that makes my layers not look even, which is fine. I am definitely a messy, layered photo mat kind of girl. So, but I don't know if it's the way the photo is taken. So the photo is just looking down one of the alleys in Charleston, and there's like this beautiful park at the end. It just reminded me of like the Secret Garden. Like that's kind of what I expect is at the end of this. I love architectural pictures, and this was a very quick trip, and so I didn't get to stop and enjoy it as much and look at all this, but I did try to take a few pictures if I could, and then run and catch up with the group, that type of thing. So I have it backed. I did pop it up on some fun foam, and then I am going to use a bunch of the flowers from the These Days collection from Cocoa Vanilla Studio, because I don't really have a whole lot left of this. Just some ephemera and some puffy stickers, I think. But I did have quite a bit of flowers left, which I thought was interesting. And the majority of them were in this coral and yellow color, which match these rainbows perfectly. So instead of doing leaves like Raquel did, I am going to do flowers since I did a flower cut file. And I am going to kind of run that down that mid strip with a bigger cluster on the bottom left hand corner of the layout to kind of mimic that. I didn't do any of them falling down like Raquel did, but my photo is bigger, number one, and it's lower on the page, so there's not as much real estate down there as some of the other areas. And then to finish off my embellishing, I pulled out the sticker sheets. So this particular project pad came with 2 sticker sheets. So I am going to add some of the florals, so it's a little bit different florals as well. And then I'm going to do a little bit at the top, right hand corner of the photo. I put like a little postage stamp, a sticker that says "This View" because I love this view. And then right below that, "This View," I am going to add a puffy sticker from the These Days collection that says "Beautiful." I'm also going to add a geo tag up there, and that will take care of that top corner. Since I did kind of that postage stamp, I added like the round postage stamps as well. There were 2 of the right colored rainbows, so I get those on there. I'm going to add a few stars, a few hearts. I do add 2 tiny word stickers. One that says "Lovely," and then I'm going to add 1 to that bottom left hand cluster where I found that sticker that says "Stay Curious." I'm going to add a tiny word sticker below that that says "In the Moment." So that kind of acts as my title. When looking at Raquel's layout, there's not like a in-your-face kind of title either. There's just one kind of stuck in there with some tiny word stickers. So that's what I did. So my title is going to stay curious in the moment, or it could be this view, however you want to look at it. I felt like it needed something else, so I just added a little bit of splatters in gold Mr. Huey's. And I know it looks orange initially, but it does dry very pretty. So there is my layout. Make sure you head over, you give Raquel some love, as well as everybody else who is playing down below. And remember to wear your crown, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.